Star Wars fans, The Mandalorian Season 3 is coming this week, and with a likely appearance of everybody's favorite bounty hunter, crime boss, Boba Fett, many fans are wondering if we will ever see a second season of the Book of Boba Fett. Now this might not be confirmed yet, but stay till the end of this video to see who is the likely villain for a second installment of this show. What's up guys, it's Mike, a guy who loves Star Wars, and today we're talking about a possible second season for Boba and the Vespa Gang. So although not a lot of people loved the first season of the Book of Boba Fett, there seems to be a common consensus amongst the fandom that they would be okay with a second try. Unlike the sequel trilogy that fans seem very strongly against seeing anything that touches those characters, I think a second season could only help the story for Boba. And like I said, The Mandalorian Season 3 starts this week, and Boba is likely to be in that show, seeing how he is a Mandalorian technically. Now I won't get into all that in this video, but I do already have a video that covers that called How Boba Fett Will Be the Ruler of Mandalore, Not Din Djarin. However, with the whole Mandoverse following the characters of Din, Grogu, Ahsoka, Bo-Katan, Boba Fett, and others, and with the intention of having this end in a big Avengers Endgame event versus Thrawn and his undead army, it is very likely that we are going to get a whole lot more of Boba Fett. So it might not just be a Book of Boba Fett Season 2, but also a Season 3 and other projects involving Boba. Boba Fett having connections to not only the Empire and Vader, but also the main heroes of Star Wars like Luke, Leia, and Han could give us a very entertaining Season 2. Not to mention the fact that Tamara Morrison, who of course plays Boba Fett, has hinted that he wants Boba to hunt down the man who killed his father. Now we all know who that is. Now this would be confirming, of course, a fan theory that many people believe, that Mace survived the fall in Revenge of the Sith. Now another possibility, and my personal favorite, is that Qi'ra will show up and be the main villain of Season 2. Now she is the apprentice of Darth Maul and the leader of the Crimson Dawn. Now a lot of fans, myself included, thought Qi'ra was going to show up at the end of Season 1 because we didn't think that the Pikes were a big enough threat, but that never happened. So now you're talking about a second season of the Book of Boba Fett that could possibly include Han Solo, Mace Windu, Qi'ra and the Crimson Dawn, and endless possibilities. And the more and more I talk about it, the more and more excited I get for the potential for a second season. And I know what you're thinking, this sounds way too good to be true with Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy at the helm. And maybe you're right, but you have to remember, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are in charge of this Mandoverse. Everything that they say goes. Look at all the fun stuff they've given us so far. Cad Bane in live action. Luke Skywalker back. Bo-Katan, Ahsoka Tano in live action. Bringing back Boba Fett. We're talking about a possible second season for the legendary bounty hunter from the original trilogy who died over 40 years ago in the Sarlacc pit. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni brought him back. But even if it is too good to be true, and you just took one of my ideas, Han, Mace, or Qi'ra, it would still be an insane second season. Also, Star Wars Celebration is at the end of April, and we'll be getting a ton of announcements regarding films and shows and other projects for Star Wars, but I believe that the Book of Boba Fett Season 2 will definitely be one of those announcements. And maybe, just maybe, to hype up the fans, they would announce that Qi'ra is back, or Han is back, or Mace is back, and they could even bring out Samuel L. Jackson onto the stage at Star Wars Celebration. But tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think it's possible that we could be getting an announcement at Star Wars Celebration this April that we are going to be getting a Book of Boba Fett Season 2? And what would you like to see from that second season? Han Solo, Qi'ra and the Crimson Dawn, or even the return of Mace Windu? Smash like if you like this video, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a video. And like I said before, The Mandalorian Season 3 starts this week, so if you want breakdown videos, prediction videos, all that fun speculation stuff, stick around this channel by hitting that subscribe, and may the Force be with you. Always.